Hey everyone, it's Renee, and today I'm going to be doing a bronzy, glowy makeup look. I'm so bored in the house bored, so I wanted to do a cute little look just to go to the kitchen. So, first of all, I'm going to be going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer because I want my skin to look dewy and extra hydrated and supple looking. So I'm just going in and massaging that all over my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm just focusing that on my T-zone area because this primer is more mattifying and blurs, and those are the areas I would like to focus that on. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Black Opal Finishing Powder. I'm just doing the trick that Jackie Aina taught, so to set your primer so that you get better coverage and your foundation will last longer. So I'm just going in, I'm using my Morphe blending sponge, and it's dry, and yeah, I'm just patting that all over the face. Pat, pat, pat. Alright, so I'm going to do my brows off camera. I use the Benefit Precisely My Brow in number 5 and also the L.A Girl Shady in Blackest Brown. And now I'm just setting my eyes for the eyeshadow portion. So I didn't show you guys this. I used a mixture of L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in number 425 Chestnut, and also the e.l.f. Hydrating Caramel Concealer in shade Medium Beige. So I'm just blending that in with the NYX blending brush in number 3. And here you can see I'm using the Sephora Warm Palette, and I'm just using the brown shade and the orange as my transitioning shades. And the brush I'm using to do that is the Cala blending brush in number 486. So I'm just blending that in and making sure everything is looking cutie. Okay. You better blend for your life, honey. So next, I'm just going to cut the crease, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. This is really white, so sometimes I like to mix it in with a concealer that's close to my shade. So I'm just cutting the crease, and I'm not the best at this, but I did follow that trick where you kind of look up so that it touches the, what is it, your crease part, crevice to be crease, so you can map out how to cut the crease. And so I'm just doing that on both eyes. And to cut the crease, I'm using the Ruby Kisses concealer. Okay, and now I'm also going in with these lashes from Xokaaycollections. By the way, this is from my friend. These lashes are in the style Arrogant, and to put these lashes on, I do use a tweezer sometimes or my fingers, and I use the Duo liquid lining glue, and I apply that directly to my lids, and then I go in with the lash, and I find this really works well. Sometimes I do it on the lash band and then apply it, but I find this way much easier. Conceal, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Chestnut, which is number 425. This concealer, to me, even though I've never tried it, kind of reminds me of the Too Faced concealer, how everyone said it's really full coverage. I feel like this is the drugstore equivalent. It's pretty good. It does have a smell, but you know, she worked pretty well. And I do like to layer my concealer, so I first go in with this one because this is kind of like the highlighting one, and then I go in with a bright one, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade medium beige, and I don't put too much. I just put it a little bit towards the inner corner of my eyes, and then I also like to go in with like a concealer that's close to my skin tone. So that will be the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in shade 6. So I'm just gonna blend the chin first, patting that in. This brush is like a stippling brush. It's really, it's amazing how there's like these little bristles at the end. They're longer than the actual brush, and it's amazing for stippling. So you could also use this brush for foundation as well, but I really like to use it for the under eye. It's a perfect size for under eye and just getting around the mouth area. Just patting under the eye. And also just doing up the side of my nose so that there's not just this weird start of the concealer from the outside part of my nose, and just so it just works and blends more seamlessly when I blend it towards my nose. I'm just doing the upper lip area, and then I'm going to the other side. I did get a little too happy here, so I ended up getting all over that side of my nose, but I fixed that just going back in with my foundation brush, and it would just blend it away. The faces we make when we're blending. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going in with the nose. I'm blending the nose and making sure everything looks flawless. Okay, blend for your life, blend for your life. And now we are going to set it, girl. So to set the under eye, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Hazelnut. This powder smells so lovely. Oh my gosh. Fenty just be just superb quality, okay? You getting your money's worth. For real. It feels like butter underneath your eyes. So I'm just setting that and look in all directions. Set, set, set. And you want to do this so that your concealer stays in place and doesn't shift around afterwards. Oh, by the way, don't be like me and blowing the powder off your sponge. That's not hygienic. So if you do have excess powder on your sponge, either you can just dab it on your hand, the back of your hand, or in the lid of the powder. But yeah, don't be blowing it. Your girl's being a little extra. I'm just doing my lip area because I have fine lines, or smile lines I should say, and I just really want to make sure that's set so it doesn't start creasing. Okay, so usually after I set my under eye, I'll also just set the entire face, and I'm just using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep. And I'll use my little small cute Real Techniques brush in number 407, and I'll just, I think this is a multi-purpose brush, and I just swirl it in the product and dab it all up on my face to set the foundation and even get rid of excess powder underneath the eye from the setting powder. This really helps give you that nice flawless airbrush look. So then, because we're all powdered up, we want to take away some of that look. So we're going to spray our face again with the Olay mist just to get rid of all that powder. And then I also like to go back in with the same brush I use and to just stamp that product I just sprayed on my face so it just stays in place and sets that makeup. So then I'm about to go in and I'm about to bronze my face. And I'm going to use the Morphe Bronzer product, and it's in the shade Showman's. And I'm just going to bronze up my cheek, my little chubs, my strong cheekbones, and yes. Just to give the face a little bit of warmth and depth. Give you all a little side profile, a little chin profile, you know what I'm saying? Just go in and blend it away. And this really adds to that whole bronzy, glowing look. I feel like it just makes you look sunset, sun-kissed. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with blush, and I didn't show you guys the blush, but it is a Nika K New York duo blush. You can see it's not a duo no more. I broke it. So the shade I'm using, it's just a nice rich pink shade, and I believe the number here is ND002. If you are ever looking for that, this is a beauty supply product. Okay, so I'm just doing the highlighter portion. So I'm using the Morphe R36 highlighting brush, and to highlight I'm using the MAC Gold Deposit highlighter. So I went in before. I used the same blush brush that I used before, the 400 one, Real Techniques, and then I like to use the Morphe one for my nose and my upper lip. So now we're doing our lips, and to line my lips, I like to use the L'Oreal Infallible, the Chocolate Collection lipstick in 70% Yum. Oh, this smells so good, like, so good. It actually smells like chocolate. It's just, oh, and the first dark brown drugstore lipstick, just beautiful. So I always use this to line my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe lipstick, matte lipstick in the shade called Confess. This is just a really pretty, you know, mauve, nudie tone for the lip. And then we're also going in with the Maybelline lipstick in the shade Driver. Another nude lip. You can never go wrong with going nude, girl. You never go wrong. And I do love to layer the lips. And of course, we gotta add some gloss. I'm going in with the Rimmel Oh My Gloss, the clear one. I know it doesn't look clear because, you know, I've been using the heck out of it. So all those other colors have mixed in there. But yes, this is the clear lip gloss. And then my favorite part, I love to put some moles on my face. Well, I do have some beauty marks, but I like to add a little bit, be extra. So I go in with the eyeliner. I use the NYX one, and I just kind of just draw some little dots. So I do it on my nose, my lip, under the lip, upper lip, under the lip, and then on the side of my face as well. And this day was a little heavy-handed, so the one on my nose was looking a little fake, but you know what, we're just gonna slide through with that. And we sprayed our face, and this is the finished look. And I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please let me know of any more looks you would like me to do. Please subscribe, comment, like, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Be safe, y'all.